Hello, my Scorpio friends. So we just had some technical difficulties that put up like a blank video, and then I just did a whole 25-minute read and it didn't upload and it deleted. So sad day, because it was actually, I thought, a really good reading. It was talking about pain and the need to go within. I know that's really general. That's terrible. There were a whole ton of swords, a bunch of things in reverse. There was only one thing in reverse, and it was the one thing in the upright, and it was the 5 of swords. So what I saw was that you needed to take action. You needed to connect again with yourself. I felt like you had kind of lost pieces of yourself and moved away from things, not so much because you wanted to, but out of necessity, and you were feeling great amounts of pain because of that. And the biggest card that I remember from from our angel guidance cards was peace, and that need to find the inner peace. So I know that was a terrible nutshell read, but that's what I got for you. I'm going to do another mini read here because I don't want to just completely not give you a read, but I'm also pretty tired and I still have a few readings to do. So we're going to kind of meet in the middle here, okay? Whoever that initial reading was for, I hope the little tidbits that I was able to give you resonated. Yeah, if you guys want more insight into that, feel free to, hit me up with an email and we can see about doing a personal reading, okay? I would be interested in hearing your stories too, because there was, like I said, just a lot of pain, a lot of things that were in the past but not quite left there, like just not dealt with, all of that. Anywho, time is an illusion. You might come across this video at any point in time, and it might resonate with you more so than it would if you were listening right this minute as I am recording live. Okay? This cannot and will not resonate with everyone, so don't expect it to. If you come into it with an open mind, you might come out with, some messages that are still useful for you. And if not, that's totally okay. And if it's me, I'm not going to take it personally. Just move on to another reader, I'll still love you. I'll still send you love. All right. We got 3 out. Let's take a look. We have, I'm hoping for 2 more. For this first deck, I am using just a regular playing card deck that I have altered so that we can read reversals as well. Waiting for my tarot card decks to come in, so I'm really excited once they do come in. I'm excited for them to arrive. But for now, I'm using what I got. All right. 2 more cards, please. We got 1 more there. Wow. Lots of wands in this one. So definitely a shift in energy here. Yeah. Cool. Let's see what we got here, okay? You have 3 3s overall, and they are all in the upright. So 3s, there's a couple ways to go about it. It could mean connection, like a community kind of thing, or with a specific person, whether that's, romantic, platonic, doesn't really matter. It can also be kind of like a nod to the Empress, people who are, maybe you're expecting, maybe you are in this motherhood vibe, right? Whether or not you have children, you could just be a very nurturing person, or a person that you're dealing with, right? but this is an overarching theme, so I feel like this is you, not someone that you're dealing with, unless it's someone that's, you know, you're very intimate with, very close with in life, and it has, you know, this person's presence has an extreme impact on you. Okay, so a few different ways you could go there, but I thought I would just point it out. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. A great place to start. Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, you know, gosh, I'm going back to this connection. I don't know what it is, but they just keep screaming connection at me. Especially because it's all over the board. So let's look at this in a more holistic view then. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles, okay? Maybe you are connected to someone in all of these ways. So in thoughts, communications, in monetary well-being, in financial abundance, in what have you, right? In maybe you guys physically do things together. You take action together, volunteer together, you, whatever it is. I feel like this connection is very, very strong. And like maybe it's something that you've been neglecting and you need to refocus on it. Maybe you had to leave it behind for some reason or another, and it's coming back to you. It's, you know, it's coming back around. And, you know, another card that you have here is, well, we'll pull them both up then. Both of Wands, we have the 8 and the 10. And my thought here was, you know, with this connection that maybe you had to, sorry, my nose is itching. Maybe with all these threes, this connection that maybe you had to leave behind, or maybe you've been suppressing it, or whatever. I'm thinking that it's keeping you from a completion of a cycle, because that's what this is signifying right here. Specifically because of the Wands, it could be like a creative cycle, I'm hearing. I don't know. I don't know if you've noticed like a cyclical trend in your life that has to specifically do with creativity. And what I mean by that is, like, if you switch between mediums every few months, every couple years, if you switch between even completely different hobbies, right? Maybe you decided to be a musician for a few years, and then you got into more fine arts kinds of things for the last couple years, and now that cycle is wanting to close itself out, right? But it's a reversal. There's a block there. You're not able to close it out. Something, you haven't learned something, or you haven't dealt with something that needs to be dealt with. It needs to be done before you can really close this out, okay? This 8 of Wands, it's a lack of harmony. It's, you know, it's lack of movement. A lot of times with the 8 of Wands, I see readers talk about it as things coming in very quickly, right? I don't see movement at all here. It's like you're stuck. It's like whatever this connection was, maybe it's not even a person. I just heard maybe it's a pet. Maybe that pet passed on. Whatever happened here with this connection, it's holding you back. It's keeping you stagnant. It's holding you in this place where you're not growing, you're not happy, you're not thriving, is what I heard. There's something about this connection, and you haven't dealt with it in order to move on, okay? So let's see. We're gonna leave that where it is. This is kind of turning into a full reading anyways, so whatever, right? Let's see what we can get for our guidance cards from the divine. There we go. Divine, angel spirits, the collective consciousness or energies or spirit or whatever you believe, my friend. This message is for you, so you make of it what you need to make of it, okay? Whatever comes up for you in particular. Totally okay. We got 2. And I usually go for 3, so let's see if there is a third one ready to pop for you, okay? That's too many. We are going to go for 1 more, please. 1 more. Whew. Okay. All right. There we go. So we got 3 out. The first one to pop out is the Sun. Okay. I feel like this is like, once you deal with this, and it might seem like a daunting task for you, but it's not as big of a thing as you think it is. It's not going to take as much as you think it is. Whatever it was, it felt really traumatic, right? But it's not going to take too much. And then you have the Sun coming in. The Sun says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking. Yes, you need that positive thinking. And inspiring success. An inspiring success to me is like you rose from the depths, right? You rose from a place that you didn't feel like you could rise from. Okay? I'm feeling that really deeply here. So know that this is on the horizon. This is in your grasp. All you have to do is do some work for it. Hold out your hands and be ready for the work that it entails to get you to that point. Okay? But I see you can do it. Okay? This second card is 2 of Michael. I love this one because there are 2 unicorns there just frolicking on the beach. Sorry, excuse me. And that's magical, right? I love it. And Michael is those swords. So, you know, it's 2 of swords in a traditional deck is usually a decision that you have to make, that like you have a blindfold on and it's you holding yourself back is how I see it. Anyways, what this card says is it will be better if you just make a decision. Yep. Overanalyzing a problem. Yeah, right? Like, I said that. Like, you're feeling overwhelmed by this problem. You're overanalyzing it. You're thinking way too much about it. Find a compromise. Okay? So with this connection, you know, depending on what exactly it is for your life, maybe there is a compromise to be found. Maybe there's been this separation or something, or disconnect, strictly because you guys couldn't see eye to eye and you couldn't come to a compromise. You know, maybe you guys were just both too stubborn, frankly. So put the swords down. You know, approach this situation with love and see if there is a compromise to be found. With this card, you know, it lets me know, at least, that yes, there is a compromise to be found. So find it. Okay. This last card here in this part of the spread is the Ace of Ariel. Aces are new, and Ariel is pentacles. And I mean, I don't know if you noticed the coins, but there you go, right? The card itself says, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. a change in job or a promotion. So I do feel like this goes along with your Sun card, right? Like both of these are showing you your future is bright. You just have to deal with the present right now. Get it into the past. Allow it to be part of your past. Or heal what you need to heal and bring those healed parts into the future towards this success. And I did feel in here when it said new resources of money, time, or support, I did feel that that support is maybe something that you've overlooked in the past or pushed away. You know, we get stuck so often in our pride and our ego, and we don't want to accept help, and we don't want to, you know, admit that we need that help and that support. But it's there for you, okay? It's there for you. And it might be coming from that connection. It might be that connection saying, like, putting out into the universe, trying to manifest this situation around you that, like, I'm ready to be here for you, right? It just takes you allowing it in. That's all. But it's ready for you. Okay. So that is the first two draws. The first part, you know, lays a foundation, talks about a potential situation that I'm picking up on for the people that need to hear it. Okay. And gives a little bit more of a guided message. I mean, an intuitive message. There we go. An intuitive message. The second part is more guided by the divine. Like I said, it's a way for them to speak more directly to us, to give us the guidance that we need, the nudges that we need toward, you know, where we want to go. And then this third part, it's a deck called Dear Universe. It's by Sarah Prout. You can Google her, and I'm sure that you'll find out all about her. She's a wonderful soul. But this particular deck, I really enjoy this Oracle deck because it's very, very positive. But it gives you one thing to focus on, one ask for the universe, or, it, you know, it's set up almost prayer-like so that, to me, it's like, you know, I allow the divine to guide us in what card we're being drawn to, right? So it's like the divine guiding us to how to speak to the divine about what we want in order to reach where we want to be in the universe, right? The universe guiding us in how to speak to the universe and how to get to where we want to be in the universe. I don't know. It's a silly way of going about saying it, but I hope it vibes with you. And if not, you know, wait around for another, however long it takes to get this card, and hopefully it falls into place for you. Hopefully it's helpful. That's really what my purpose is here. It's to be a messenger of whatever messages come out and to just provide that helping hand, right? That's all. So I hope I succeed. One card, please. One card for our friends here. There we go. Okay. So, it says, Dear Universe, may the pain of yesterday never interfere with the beauty of today. So be it, so it is. Yes. You have to put the past behind in order to get to that beauty of tomorrow. Or today, right? Just depending on where you're at in the time space. So one more time, let's read it out loud. Dear Universe, may the pain of yesterday never interfere with the beauty of today. So be it, so it is. Yes. Beautiful way to end that spread, my friends. I hope that, again, I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that provided guidance that you were looking for. And, you know, I hope to see you in the future. Let me know how that resonated, how you liked it. Like, comment, share, all of that jazz. Hit that notification bell if you are interested in joining me for lives in the future. And yeah, sending tons of love and light to you, my friend. Have a great night or morning.